Hello guys, welcome to a new United 009 video. Today we're gonna be flying all across PTFS for the longest flight. Now here are some of the rules, because a flight could last forever pretty much, from just staying up in the sky for very long, then when you're about to lose fuel, you just land. So here are the rules. We can you can only land at each airport once. After that, we're unable to land. Second of all, it has to be airports that are suited for the plane. So no Gary, no Baltic, no Trinity, no HMS, no Schiapolis, no RAF, no St. Barth, and that's pretty much the rules. Yeah, there's not that much rules, and it has to be the same plane the whole entire time. You can't just change it. And if you crash or die, you start from the beginning. Okay, let's just push back. This may be hard, but I highly regard that. Okay, just turn this direction. And why is a military jet at terminal? See, Roblox edition, everybody. Most efficient. Big oops mistakes. SOS cats. And now you had even had the nerve. There's no. Wow, it said Mayday wrong. Wow. You're supposed to say it 3 times. Okay, let's just continue. And that's why sonic booms don't exist in this game. Okay, let's just let that. Everything clear? Yep. Okay, let's continue on to the runway. Delta A330, if you haven't noticed already. Well, I think this V1 Rotate. So our first um place we're going to is South Amtona. This is an airport I've been to a lot and I have made lots of videos on before. So we're not gonna have that many issues. I'll contact you guys once we make it. Okay guys, so we're near our destination airport. Our first destination, as you can see, you can barely see that. Distance. So we're just approaching it. Getting ready to land. All that stuff. I know you'll make it, but I'm pretty sure we won't butter since every time I try to butter here, well, I kind of overrun. And I'm probably not the only person to have the issue. Okay, wait, what silence is that? What? Why is this air thing pointed to there? Oh, that's just another plane. I'm stupid. Okay, let's press G to get our gears down. Better the other airports, just not here. I don't want to risk an overrun. Please don't say that aircraft is landing. Yes, it is. Or maybe it's just being a tricky boy and just, going in front of the radar to trick me, as you can see. I think that's what he's doing. Cause now he's out of the screen. Okay, we have a pretty good approach. We're at 200, pretty much. 206 state. Uh, I'm guaranteeing you this will not be better, probably. If that guy spawned, I mean like landed, well, he's gonna get rammed over by me. 'Cause I am not going around now. It's just too late. So GPWS codes don't go off on, I mean, above water 100. 50. 40.
40, 30, 20, retard, retard, retard.
I told you it wouldn't be better. We landed with all for turn all gears at the same time. And we almost have overrun. Okay, well, let's continue to our next destination, which is the one farthest from here. Is yeah, it's Isilani. So we're gonna be landing at Isilani next. First, we're just gonna taxi back to the runway over there. So, yeah, I'll contact you guys when I get there. Hello, guys, welcome back. I am now at the runway, as you can clearly see. Okay, I don't even know what this person's talking about, so I'm just gonna do nothing. Okay, let's take off to our second destination. I've done the flight exactly like this before, but not like all around. Yeah. Rotate. Okay, that was a pretty bad takeoff. He almost overran the runway. So yeah. And I actually never landed a plane with an A330 there. So yeah. I've usually only landed like a 737 pos, once a 747 and a Concorde. Sir, I think there's another name for it. Okay, we're going to our cruising altitude since this place is a bit far. The Zerliani doesn't pop up, so once I get there, I will, come back to you. Zerliani 60, so we're now being directed right to it. It's over there. I'll come back to you when we're about to land, when something happens. Well, I guess while we were flying, an update rolled by, which, made all of us get kicked off, update. So, um, yeah, it sucks, as we cannot spawn an A330 here. So I'm just gonna, yeah, yeet to here again, and just immediately take off and go back to Luzariani. And won't, watch me take, you won't see me take off. This is the only exception to this thing of one landing only, since an update rolled through, and I want to make it as it was when before I had to see that an update rolled in. So yeah. Okay guys, we are approaching El Zeriani. As you can see, we can see the island, which means um we're near. So we're just gonna butter here, unlike last time, which we were unable to butter because, well, pretty obvious reasons. If we were to butter, we would have went bending out and ran over the runway. Okay, let's continue our descent downwards to um land. Duh. Okay, let's slow down a bit. I want to be landing at 220 studs per second. Hopefully I don't land too fast, since fast landing equal, well, it can be equal to a hard landing, which is definitely not something that we want. Okay, we're perfect, like we're pretty much perfectly lined up, so that means, yeah, oops,
100 above.
100.
50,
40,
40, 30,
30, 20.
20. Retard, retard, retard.
Bang, ding, ow.
Okay, we won't need to use pushback pretty much to slow down, but we're gonna use it anyways, just as a backup. And we have stopped on the runway. We actually didn't lose too much fuel from this trip, only that much. I'm gonna contact you when we make the trip to our next destination, which will be Larnaca, which is all the way over there in Cyprus. So yeah. Okay guys, we are at Ilosoriani. I decided to not just spawn at Emirates plane and to go on a VIP server so I could minimize some lag. But I would have refilled anyways, so yeah. Okay, let's just taxi at 21 speed. Turn on this turn a little bit slower. I may make one with landing at every single airport, but that'd be pretty typical as some of them you can't even take off from, like Chipoles and HMS without hitting anything with any airliner, except for the Q400 maybe. But the Q400 also needs some takeoff space. Since I tried to take off with the Q400 at training center and it never really went well because it always hit a tree. But they were all close. Okay. We're taking off. Again, it's an A330, so don't worry. I'm not changing up planes other than the airline. The wait, let me just wait. V1 rotate gears up. Okay, now we're going to Cyprus, where Larnaca is located. After that, we'll go to the other airport located on the island, which is a little bit smaller version of Larnaca. Yeah, it's Paphos. Okay, we're gonna start our descent. Oh, well, we're not really even at cruising altitude when we're even starting our descent. I know, crazy. You can see the images like right through the whole inside. The iconic Emirates logo would be down there, but well, Emirates name would be down there, but copyright doesn't allow that, which sucks, but it's the truth. Okay, hopefully I'm lined up, cause we're gonna go on a fast landing. Hopefully not too fast. Hopefully I don't regret this. Okay, we're landing a bit faster than
100 above.
expected. 100.
30, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard, retard, retard.
Bang, ding, ow.
Oh. Um,
Bang, ding, ow.
I mean, we technically didn't crash. Yeah, not better at all. We actually hit a house with our wheel, which is a big oof when you want to land, breaking a house while you land. Well, I'm just gonna take off and then just, you know, go to the destination. all these hangars except for Ilzariani are small. At Ilzariani, you can like spawn, you can put any plane there. Probably not a Beluga or Air or um, Dreamlifter, but all the big planes like the 757, the 330, and other ones. Just pretty cool. Emirates actually ordered like small planes. I believe it has one engine or or two. They're either one. They're both still turboprop. I don't know why they added it. They probably will soon just remove it due to economic reasons. I mean, like you can only hold. Well, take a Cessna for example. Not the plane that
100
they're
above.
using, but a plane very similar to it, kinda. Or maybe like a Cirrus jet, the one X-plane, the pre one. Yeah, it's kind of like that plane, which if you have a pilot and co-pilot, can only that means you can only hold I mean, four people or even less. I would have to check the plane itself, since there might be more or less seats. The tickets may be expensive since passengers um would be on such a there would be like no passengers. I think it's more for like regional flights. Can't go anywhere other than where they put it. Well, we're nearing Paphos already. The only reason I really did this is content and free minutes flown. Okay, let's land on the runway, of course. Now we're not going 200 miles per hour while landing, and we won't hit a house again.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard, retard.
Bang, ding, ow.
That was a meh landing. Now we gotta go to end the runway since we're a noob and we kind of didn't slow down fast enough. Well, since there's no really point of mm, parking, we'll just go to our next destination, which is, let me check. So, we've been to Greater Larnaca, Paphos, and South Antona, Luzerne. So we've only been at 4 airports out of 7. So we still got 3 more to do. We got Grindefik, Meller, and then back to Greater next. So we're actually gonna cross this one out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, only 4. We got 1, 2, 3 more to land at. We're gonna go with this one's gonna be the last one we're gonna land at. This is gonna be we're gonna go to Grindavik. I really don't like this airport since the runway's kind of slanted. So that means you think you're lined up, then the last second you're like, oh no, we're kind of off. Then you have to change your um approach like last second. It's just not really a good thing when if you want to be good. So I land at runways that are usually, you know, good. Okay, now we're going at slow 4 miles per hour, just so we can turn around. Imagine just seeing this as a passenger, like you see this plane just like slowly turning around to take off again. Okay. After this, we're going to Area 51. Okay, we're gonna stop. This is 36. Nope, 35. Okay, we're gonna take off on in first person. This will be interesting. V1 rotate. Well, I'll contact you back when we reach um Grandavik, which is all the way over there. We are pretty much at Grindavik now. As you can see, the runway is somewhere over there, and the island is right there. So I'm just getting ready for landing at an airport where I usually don't land at. Yeah, I barely land here. I never really trained for this. Just decided to do it. Hopefully PT um Orange is like come up with like a new update when I'm about to land, or you guys will 100% see it, and that would be worse. Okay, I think I have a good approach. Well, since we're still quite a bit off than expected, I'm gonna contact the other one. We're about to land. Like I mean, like about to land. Okay, we are a bit closer to Grindavik now, so let's get is ready. Now you may be asking why I'm not, recording the whole thing. Well, even the flight to Greater 2000 South Amtona takes a while, so going to other destinations and doing it all at once with, just cruising in between, that's gonna be boring. Unless something crazy happened in between me taking off and about to land, then I'm probably not gonna record. And nothing crazy usually happens. It's just you cruising, and I almost stalled because of me stupid turning throttle just at where the minimum speed would be. Okay, we have a bit field left, and that's definitely gonna do the trick. Now this runway looks a bit smaller than would be safe, but I don't know the airports that we're going to be like the biggest
100
ones
above,
only.
50,
They're kind of slanted.
40, 30, 20, retard, retard, retard.
Again, not smooth.
Bang, ding, ow.
Okay. A slight overrun, if you would call it one. Well, since we can't really, just turn around and can take off again, we're gonna have to, yo, I don't know, if we overrun here, we're probably gonna overrun at, Mether. Probably will. And I wouldn't be surprised if we will do that. Then after that, we're gonna finally just land at Greater to finish this off. The most uneconomical thing ever. Landing, doing a pretty much less than 1 minute flight, mattering on what aircraft you're in. Considering this A330 may take a while to turn. Like, minimum time is like a minute. So it's cooler to take longer flights like these because you get more minutes flown, which is good. I may do one where I can land at every airport with attempting to land at every airport without changing fuel. I'll, maybe I'll do that if you guys want it. Now this may be one of the PTFS like longest flights, like going to different airports, of course, not just going back and forth to the same airports. Okay, we're gonna probably overrun this, just like we did when we landed. Well, the V1 is pretty low here, so it's about right here. V1. Come on. Overrun.
Bang, ding, ow.
But, yeah. I never tested if these airports were able to land an A330. I just decided, an A330 is a cool plane. PTFS is cool, so why not? Why not? Yeah, my logic is 10 out of 10. So I believe Rockford's like facing that way, and like Mallor is facing that. But we might just overrun. I don't know. Hopefully not. And if I see it's a bit too short, we're just gonna not butter. Of course, if we had a Q400, we'd be able to land at some other airports. Not a lot, but at probably like St. Barthy, I believe. And that's it. Yeah, no, nothing else. But we have a Scarvan. Well, it wouldn't be able to go far, but you know, it could land anywhere, pretty much. Even at train center. Even though that place only allows 172 to spawn there. Just 5 of them. I think the 182 and all of the Piper Club, Met Cub. I want to say Club. Okay, let's start slow down to Miller. We're gonna be flying over graders, so yeah. Hopefully we don't crash into any planes. Now I believe Great Meller runway is around where the river starts, I believe. I mean, this is what the waypoint's gonna be. I don't really land at Meller that much. And I'm probably in the fighter. got an airliner. Okay, gears down. We're kind of getting close to greater, so now hopefully no planes are landing on 18 left at the moment. Well, all planes about this point would already be behind under me, but not by a lot. They're like 100, but still 200 feet apart doesn't is so bad. Okay, let's slow this down a little bit more. Yeah, so the final airport we're landing at Greater Rockford. Oh no, stall, 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 stall. We don't want to stall since we're at 200, right over where planes would be at 100. Okay, not bad, not bad. The runway's still too small to handle on 757, but you know, this is for science. Just kidding. This is not for science. I hate science.
100 above.
100 above. I heard these are like Boeing callouts, like you find on the
50,
Boeing,
40, 30,
like an A320.
20. Retard, retard.
Bang, ding, ow.
Right, in Bardier. Do you want to hear them? Actually, the runway isn't that small. I guess it can handle an A330. Well, these airports gonna hold some, be able to handle something, or they'll just be useless. And a useless airport is a non-good airport. Well, I won't, cut you to like Atlanta Greater since Greater's like a minute away, but I'm just gonna go out a little bit so I can have the best landing outcome because of it. Don't want to be as hard as you can make a hard landing. Okay, that's a good speed taxi at, but since we're in a private server, no one will be able to judge your taxiing skills. So we're gonna taxi at 50, just so we can just cut across the whole airport in time, faster. There's the one lonely hangar, followed by that small building. Meller really isn't a popular airport, probably because Greater is right next to it. I mean, Greater's like in the center of the map. I mean, like center of the map. Maybe that's why it's so popular. But I think pretty much only see people at Greater than anywhere else most of the time. Of course, if you're in the ATC section, you're gonna see most people are at Illurzani or the other ATC and non-Greater because because they usually have three. And like the third ones you can't land at because your plane's too big. Okay, we're taking off on runway 11. Okay, the one rotate. Okay, almost an overrun. So we're gonna go slow on this one since we don't have to go that fast since we're literally going like a few a little bit far. Not going too far, of course. And I'm gonna pull my gears up. Okay, I'm gonna pull my gears up because I'm a human. I'm a human. Yeah, that's why. Okay, we're getting close to approaching greater Rockford runway. 18 right. I was landing on the one farther from you, so that means if I'm landing from mountains, I land on 36 right. Because if you pick up, you still have time to fix your mistake before you land. Of course, it's not a long time, but still enough time. A second could be a difference of a good landing and you crashing. Yeah, any landing's good if all passengers survive and don't get injured. Then even better if good landings when no one dies, but better landings when no one gets injured. So Ryanair, you technically win. Yeah, but I've been doing Ryanair landings the whole entire time. I hopefully won't disappoint here. But I don't use this A330 often, so yeah, I may still not butter. But every plane pretty much reacts the same in this
100
game.
above.
It's just that they just look different and may have a different speed.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard, retard, retard.
Well, this was the video, everyone. We've landed at every airport in the game. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.